Hey, Sadu, what's going on YouTube? It's Mega Death here, bringing you guys a quick little video. Gonna be showing you guys my OBS settings, and then I'm going to be showing you guys a little tour of my setup. So let's just get right into it. First of all, if you don't know what OBS is, or Open Broadcast Software, you need to just Google it and then download it. And once you download it, it'll bring you this. Now, before you start streaming, the first thing you want to do, open up your web browser and go to speed test, as I can't type. And this is basically just gonna give you an insight on what your upload and download speed is. I would recommend that you at least have a 5 upload and at least a 15 download. But I think you can stream with lower settings lower than that. I'm not sure. You can do your own research on that. But I actually got my internet upgraded in order to stream, so that's why my shit looks like it's on fucking steroids right now. So yeah. So basically, Jesus Christ, I keep fucking that up. That's literally the first thing you want to do. Or the second thing you want to do. You want to Google OBS, download OBS, and then you want to go to speed test, and then you want to get a feel for your internet speed. Alright, so once you have that, mine is 177.23 level. Like I said, I recommend that this be 5 and this your download be at least 15, at least, in your upload. Your upload is really important. So if you can't have that higher than 5, then whoop-de-doo, great for you. Alright, so first thing you want to do is, obviously, well, I can't click profiles, but you would want to make a profile. You would want to name it. Mine's, for example, is named PC Gaming, or you want to name it based off the stream. And the reason I say do this is because if you plan on doing YouTube videos, you want to have 2 separate profiles. So you want to have one for your Twitch streams, and you want to have one for your YouTube videos. And I'll explain that to you in a second. So you want to open up settings, and as you can see, my profile is on PC Gaming, which is what I use for streaming. And this is pretty much self-explanatory. It's just gonna let you know what profile you're using, and the enable cursor and all that shit that doesn't need to be checked, and then all that stuff is pretty self-explanatory. So first thing you want to really major in is encoding. You want to make sure your encoder is at 264. You want to use CBR. Your quality balance should be at 8, but you can up that to 10 if you want. I when I first got my computer, I was using this, but I was using this. I was using the NVIDIA NVAC, and this was making my stream buffer a little bit, so I just stopped using it and just didn't use the encoder X264. So I highly recommend that you use that. And then the enable, I don't know what that was. Don't ask me. We'll talk about it later. Make sure that this is clicked and the enable CBR padding is clicked as well. And use custom buffer size. You don't want to have that checked because your max bit rate and your buffer size want to be the same. Now, I would normally run this at 2500 just because my internet is kind of roided a little bit, even though it's not Google Fiber or Fios, but for basically a nobody, that is pretty decent fucking internet. So I normally have this at 2500 though, but I'm just gonna leave it at 2000. Codec AAC format 48 kilohertz. Make sure that stays there. Your bit rate needs to be 128 or higher. Because of the microphone that I use in my settings for my microphone, I'll show you that, guys, later in the video. I'm able to run mine at 320. I mean, not saying that you can't run it at 320 as well. I mean, if you want to, just go for it, and then I would either test it, ask people in your stream how does it sound, or make a video, just a little video for you, and then play it back, see how you sound with it as well. Moving along to broadcast settings. What changed? Nothing changed. I'm just going to cancel that because I didn't change anything. And if I did, I'll go back into it later. I don't think I did though. Broadcast settings. You want to have the mode set for live stream. Your streaming service, of course, is going to be Twitch. And if you click on this, you can see there's different things. There's Twitch, and there's your YouTube, whatever, and Hitbox and all that shit right there. And then, of course, in live stream. Now, file output only, so I would highly recommend doing that only if you're using YouTube videos, because what this is going to do is actually give you better quality because you're not live streaming. You're basically recording videos to your computer, and then you can take it from your computer and put it in your editing software and then upload it to YouTube, or upload it directly to YouTube, however you operate. So click that on live stream. Browse is just in case there's anything else that you don't use other than the selected services over there. Server. This is actually important too. Because I live in Florida, this is closer to me, I would use this because this will, I believe it's latency or some shit, or ping or some shit like that. Not mistaken. So server, FMS URL, you definitely want to have a server that's close to you. Now there is a program that lets you input your stream key into like a thing and it tests the service for you to see which I think it's the lower ping or whatever the shit is. I don't know. Whatever. Moving right along. But yeah, you can do that as well. I would just Google all that shit too. Or I could put a link in the description, but I'm lazy and I don't feel like doing all that. So you get your stream key from Twitch. You don't know how to do that real quick. I'll show you. You should at this point know how to do this. And I need to sign in. So
fact that the Beastmaster.
They move this over.
Well,
move this over
that too, but the Beastmaster is pulling.
All right, we won't be doing that. So basically, you put your stream key. Ew, my voice cracked. I laughed at myself, so you can't do it. Basically, what you want to do is get your stream key and put it in here. Auto reconnect. You want to have that click. The timer. This is by default set at 10, but I put mine at 5 just in case it automatically cuts out. It'll like if I go offline or whatever, it'll automatically try to reconnect. Minimize network impact, unclick, actively save stream, unclick, delay seconds. If you guys play, I know you competitive Call of Duty players out there, you might want to look into having your delay to whatever you want it on. For you S&D guys, Kappa Hugh. Keep recording if live stream stops. This is if you are streaming and recording at the same time. I don't do that, so it's just there basically for nothing. I keep fucking that word up. File path. This is basically what you want to record, a folder that you want to put all your recordings to, not your live stream, but if you record something while you're live streaming or whatever, this is the folder that it's gonna to. It's gonna go to the replay buffer 15. That's copacetic. This shit, I have no idea why it does that, but I don't know. I don't know why that's there. I never paid any attention to that. I literally left all this shit default. The only thing I did was auto take this from 10 to 5, and I renamed my file path from videos, and then I added a slash and then YouTube for that. Replay buffer, that's basically the same thing too. I think that automatically sets up though. So basically, god damn it if I fuck it up again. What you want to do in this screen is put your stream key in here, find a good server that's related to you, make sure that your live stream, make sure it's on Twitch, and you can do this. The auto reconnect timer to whatever the fuck you want it to. Like I said, that's in case you disconnect from stream or you go offline. It watch out auto reconnect, and the delay seconds is for if you want to have a delay on your stream. Moving along. No, I didn't change anything. Now this is a major problem right there. So because my base resolution is 1920 by 1080, I make sure that these in the aspect and these boxes are 1920 by 1080 and the aspect ratio 16.9. I'll make sure that I'm capturing monitor 1 because that's what's important. Now, this is where I was having the issue right here. My resolution downscale used to be at 9 and I would stream at 1920 by 1080. But because I'm not partner and Twitch is a bunch of assholes, I had to downscale it down to 720. Not to mention that it just makes the stream overall better anyway. I don't know why, but I was told, I mean, you can have this at bilinear, but I was having issues with that. So I would highly recommend putting it on Lacanzo's Best Detail 36 samples, just because ever since I've done that, I've been having less problems with streaming. And of course, I stream at 60 frames per second, but if that's because my capture card and my computer allows me to do that. So if you don't have, if your PC isn't built strictly around for gaming or whatever, or you don't have, like, I don't know, I guess it's all in the capture card, I would just put that at 30 just to be on the safe side. Moving right along. And I didn't mean to do that. So audio, yeah, make sure desktop audio device is default. My microphone isn't a USB, it's actually plugged into an audio box, which I will show you later in the video. I don't use push to talk, I use the desktop boost. This is normally, everything is normally at 0, but I put this up to 4 just because when I have song requests on in my stream, so it'll play louder in the stream and it'll play lower in my headset. So for all you assholes that come in my stream and try to fucking troll me with those sucking ear rape song jokes on you, bitch, I rarely hear it. Ha ha ha, kappa, hue. And mic boost, just because I tend to talk low at night, so this actually will boost the microphone. So whatever if you're using a USB microphone, I assume it works the same for you. So if you're like a low talker, I would just use the mic aux boost. If you talk low, and it would increase your volume, and likewise with the desktop audio. If you want shit loud in the stream but low in your earphones, then just increase that as well. Mic sync offset that, so like when you talk, you don't look like a Japanese subtitle in a kung fu movie. Make sure that's at 0. Hotkeys. I really normally don't use hotkeys for anything in my stream. I got this in case. Well, I set the recording and the buffer stuff just in case, like if I want to record something from my stream and upload it to YouTube. But Twitch actually has that where you could just go in there and export it directly to YouTube. So this is like if I know I'm about to do something crazy or whatever. But you can set these to whatever. The self-explanatory: start stream, start recording, start recording, start replay buffer, and all that good stuff. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Now in advance, these are the settings that I use. You can look at other videos and mess around, but these are the settings that I use. So these would work for me. So my process: use multi-thread optimization. Of course, process priority class, excuse me, is high. My buffering time is 400. I believe that has something to do with delay as well. I'm just gonna leave that at 400. I might run that at 300 today just to give it a try. The modifier that's for the hotkeys, that's right here. My preset is very fast. My encoding is main. I keep this at 2. I believe this was at 4 on default. So just put it on 2. Or put it on whatever is best for you. I have no way of telling how you know what, but I would just literally mess around with these until you get something that you want. Use the CFR. I have that clicked because that's gonna make sure that you're coding that you're using in audio, default, network, automatic. All this shit is unclicked. Latency tuner at 20. I think all this is set at default. I don't think I did anything in this class, but probably I think this was at 700 at default, so I lowered it to 400, and I put that on high, and I believe all this other shit was default. Quick sync encoder. I know nothing about this. I left all this shit alone, but just to give you guys what my shit looks like. There you go. 1000 00 100 040 23 23 23 23. Browser. And there's nothing there. Oh, wait a minute. All right, I don't know what this is. I didn't fuck with anything in that. Fuck that shit. Because I have kids, I use a microphone noise gate just because you guys might hear them running around sometimes in the background. But basically, what this does, if I don't talk higher than this bar, it won't pick up in the stream. So, and then I have a fan running as well. So this makes sure that you guys don't hear any background noise unless it's super loud. Or oh, fucks, excuse me. Or you guys don't hear my fan in the stream. This is basically just a millisecond of time that it takes for the thing to recognize or the voice to go through and actually transcript through the scene to the stream or whatever. But scene switcher, I didn't fuck with none of this shit. Basically, what that does, I just do it manually, which is I'll show you in a second. Which is this shit where I basically go from scene to scene. Which is right now I'm using my YouTube scene. This is the scene that I use when I stream. That's my BRB stream. These are my other when I don't feel like camming. And then these are my other 2 overlays that I used to use before I got the other one. And then of course I got that scene right there. So basically that was what scene switcher is right here. Basically you can do that with buttons, but I just do since I have 2 monitors, which I'll show you. I'm about to show you guys my setup. I can literally just click on it. So that being said, now what I want to do here, turn my cam on. All right, so now we get into the setup part of the video. Hold on, let me turn my nade shot music on for this part. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll turn that up a little bit. All right, stream. I don't know why I said stream. This is basically for YouTube. All right, so first up is my main monitor, which I do all my gaming and stuff on. That noise that you sometimes hear in my stream, that's my piece of shit tablet right there. Now, normally what I'll do is I'll have my stream open up just to give me an extra viewer, or if somebody that I'm following or someone else is streaming, I'll pull their stream up on that as well. And then that is also for like when I get texts and stuff in the middle of my stream from my wife and all that good stuff. So yeah, got that. I got my lamp in the background. That's the lamp that I always told you guys was a piece of shit, and it gets hot as fuck in my room. So you can see that. And there's the box my BenQ came in, and that literally holds my lamp in place back there because it's a piece of shit. And this, moving right along to monitor number 2, which is my Asus monitor. And this is where I read chat. This is what my Twitch stream is pulled up on. This is pretty much just convenient for like when I'm running my Xbox app or even Discord or anything else. So now over here to the actual computer, we have a GTX 980 processor is the i7. So you guys can see the Elgato and the capture card that I actually use. Good stuff. Check out that fan though. That fan though. This is the box that my Elgato came in, just to finish you guys. Now moving along to my mic setup. So this is the audio box that I use for my microphone. It's a pre-Sony. I used this when I was recording music. Basically, this plugs into the computer and the microphone cable in there. Which, as you can see, is hooked to this microphone stand, which comes over here. Now, this mic I got when I got that. That's a PA system that I got. So this mic literally came from that. But I actually have like a Shure microphone, similar to the microphone that Nate Shots use, but it's not that expensive. It's not that top of the line shit. So yeah, that's my mic. The cord runs out of here into the audio box over there. My little other lamp that I never use because it's a piece of shit. Here's the fan that I always talk about. My treadmill in the background. Got my guitars over there. Now my Xbox normally would sit on top of that amplifier, but it's that amplifier or amp, but it's in the living room right now. My kids are playing it. And you guys can see my guitar. That's actually a cool little thing that I have that I bought when I was homeless, but I'll talk about that later in life or in another video, maybe, I don't know. I also have another one over here in that corner. Now this isn't this camcorder is connected to the computer, so I'm limited to where I can move. But yeah, back there, that's my mini fridge. This box is the old shit. My two scuffs that broke on me. Fuck you, Scuff, with your fucking 90-day warranty. Suck my balls. There's my bass amp. There's my little mini guitar amp. My aux cable sticking out. Like I said, these are my connected to my PA system. Oh, let me show you something else. I bought these off Amazon. $30. My little LED lights. You guys see at night. I don't have the lamp on. It's pretty shit. That shit, those wrap around my desk, and my desk is literally a piece of shit. It's just basic standard ass. And I have my Elite controller on that because that monitor is actually shorter than this monitor. Pretty much it. Down here is really nothing, just old DVDs and old Xbox 360 games and a good Dave Mustaine book. Here is just cords, and there's the box that my audio box. Under here, where the computer actually sits on, it's just another minute. Does nothing. And you've all seen my DX Racer chair, just in case. Background. That's pretty much it, guys. Yeah. So there you have it. There's my OBS setting. There's a little room tour, a little setup tour, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will be streaming later today. So I appreciate it, guys. I don't have a cool outro, so I'm just gonna say fuck you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.